All right, so when I first started working, I was doing what most teachers do, which is, you give out paper assignments or paper quizzes, and you give them to the kids, and then you collect them, file them, bring them home, and start grading them. And so when I started, I was pulling out large files and going home and sorting through them. So what I did is I started taking OneDrive and figuring out, hey, how can I use this to be more efficient? And so what the OneDrive allows me to do is it allowed me, first of all, to create folders for each of my students in their class. So they all have an online folder, which through the OneDrive, they can access on their phones because the school gives them an account. And so now what we do with them is when they finish an assignment, they upload it to their OneDrive. I can be at home, I can be here at school, and I can go on my iPad. I can open up the OneDrive, go in their shared folder, and literally see when they uploaded it, what time they uploaded it. I get pretty much all the information on it. And then with my iPad, I can open that up, and with the pen on the iPad Pro, I can mark their homework just like I would with pen and paper. And then as soon as I'm done with it, I save it and I load it inside of their folder. I have a graded papers folder, and I just, once it's completed and graded, I put the grade into Portals, and then I move it into their graded folder. So my students, if they're wondering if something's been graded or what they got, they don't have to wait for class, they don't have to wait to come in and talk to me. They literally can go on their phone, open up their folder, look in the graded papers. Not only can they see the folder the PDF that they uploaded through their phone, but they can also see the marks that I put on it. So they know, hey, here's where you went wrong, here's some things you could have changed, anything like that. But the stand that I use for the iPad, there's a couple things that I can use it for. First of all, I use it for everyday teaching. So I'll have my PowerPoint presentation is on in front of me, and it's in the iPad stand, and I can real quick through Apple TV put that on the board, and I can just run through it, and I've got my notes in the bottom of the PowerPoint, so they know I know what I'm talking about. But then if maybe we're going to hand something in class, a student doesn't have anything, I can essentially take my iPad and it turns into a scanner, and so you flip it so it's facing my podium's base. A student can come and put a piece of paper under there. I make sure I'm in their folder. I hit the add button, and it goes to my camera. And when I hit the button to take the picture, it will actually take the picture, but it will upload it as a PDF file. And so then I have a PDF that I can essentially take home with me, again, through the iPad. I could print it out again. I could give it back to them. There's all kinds of applications with it, but it essentially allows me to capture homework. So even if it's like a workbook or something, now they can put that under, I can take a picture, and now I have a PDF of the work they did. Yeah, I love it because I can access grading materials anywhere. I can be sitting at home, I literally be sitting at home, be waiting for dinner, I grab my iPad, and I'll just open up and I'll go through, I'll open a student's folder, and I'll grade their paper, and then I'll go on to Portals on my iPad, and I'll just input the grade. And it literally helps me track everything. When I'm coaching, I use it when I'm, if I'm out traveling to a game. I don't have to carry all my files with me. I literally just open them up on my iPad, and I start grading papers there. So the accessibility and the ease of it is a huge help, because it allows me to, when you have to carry stuff around, you've got to make a lot more time to grade stuff. This way, I literally have my backpack with my iPad, and I can sit down and do it whenever I need to.